10 things you should know about Fred Alan Wolf and the quantum riddle. Fred Alan Wolf, in his book The Quantum Riddle, the world is not what it seems. Of course, that outside appears to be independent of us and the choices we make. However, quantum physics destroys this idea. What it outside actually depends on what we choose to see, it says. He continues his discourage, which disrupts our perception of reality. The truth is not just the physical world. In fact, the truth consists of the relationship of the mind with the physical world that creates the perception of reality. Without a sense of reality, it will not be real. Draws attention to our error of perceiving data coming from our five senses as reality. There is no concept of time and space in mind. There is no difference between the image or imagination and what is perceived by the sense organs. Speaking of his imagination, the master said Don Quixote reflected the here to the over there and discovered that the dream world is closer to the reality than he imagined, he says. Don Quixote shows the distinction of being the first novelist who could go outside of East and West and look at the world. He was able to achieve this with his imagination. His stubbornness is not characteristic of him, but a reflection of your thoughts. If he looks stupid, you are looking at what you see as stupid. In other words, you are looking at your own stupidity, your own stubbornness. The other person is nothing but your mirror. Humans are the only creatures that define themselves through the other. A person's perception of himself is his own personality that reflects to the others. If the wave is an essential property of nature and this property is present in every unique participle of nature, then who decided where the electron should be located? Was nature essentially a game of probability? Was God rolling dice with the universe? Mathematical laws are certain as long as they show reality, and as long as they are certain, they cannot show reality. Maybe our brains are time machines, machines that can receive and send messages from the past and the future. Occurrence of feelings, that is placing the mind in the body, gives us experience we call life on the one hand, and the other hand creates feeling of loneliness in each of us and feeling of separation in the others. However, we need to learn that we are all one. We may look like separate islands, but we make up a single continent of life. If the world already existed before I entered the skein and was not objectively solid, then what is the world? Carl Jung said the word to feel. To feel is to be confident forever. To become aware of the here experience over time, to become conscious of some kind of physical, mental or emotional state over time, not in the consciousness of the time the feelings lasts, he explains.